Well, here we are at the Scenic Rim robotic dairy. And what we're watching is cows being milked by a Lely astronaut robot. The Lely robots are quite new technology to us in Queensland, but they've been working now in Europe for 20 years. So as the cow walks in, you see the arm swings in under the cow and the brushes clean the teats. It does that every single time, and it's a very consistent process for the cow. The brushes have two purposes. They're actually cleaning the teeth and they're stimulating milk let down also. So we actually see our cows milking out faster now than they used to in the conventional dairy. It only takes about 5 minutes for our cows to milk out. So it cleans all 4 teeth, and then when that's finished we'll see the brush swing out of the way and a laser, a red laser, will start to shine, and that's like the robot's eye, and it's picking up the coordinates of the teats. The arm knows where to go for each individual cow because the cow is standing on a set of scales, and it gives that arm a centre of gravity. So every cow is different, and it'll go to the right place for each individual cow. Now the red laser light we see shining, it will do that every single milking for each of the cows. Even though it memorises those teeth coordinates, cow's udder, shape and size changes a little bit during the course of her lactation. So it needs to be accurate every day, and it adjusts to those small changes. So over a period of 8 or 10 months, the change is quite substantial. But from day to day, it's not all that big a change. You see the milk flowing already into the milk jar once all 4 teats are attached. And that's how the robot knows if there's been successful attachment. It'll have up to 10 attempts, and if there's a failure, the cow won't be let go, not milked. She'll just be diverted back into the shed and it'll try again later. But in this case, Roxy is in the robot being milked, and the robot knows it's a successful attachment because those brushes only clean, and that was a solution that sterilises and kills any bacteria. So there's no contamination between cows. It'll only do that between when there's a successful attachment. And we can see here milk flowing in all 4 quarters that have been attached. All of the milk stays in the milk jar until the cow has finished milking, so there's no contamination of milk, and the robot decides where to send the milk. We have 2 milk lines. One goes to the calf shed, and our calves are also fed by a computerised feeding system called the Lely Calm, and the other milk line goes directly into our bulk vat. And it's chilled immediately down to 3 degrees, and it stays below 3 degrees for the entire time until it's picked up by a tanker. So as I said, our cows milk out quite quickly, and Roxy will take about 5 minutes to milk out. Within the robot arm there's a lot of technology. So we get butterfat and protein recordings on our cows every single milking. It also does the temperature of the milk, which is very important to us because the temperature of the cow's milk correlates exactly to her body temperature. So we know if a cow is running a fever, and we're able to deal with that immediately and treat cows if their temperature is too high. It's also important in the hotter months because if our cows are running a fever, they might not actually be sick, but they will feel sick. So if their temperature's too high, we're able to put water sprinklers on them, and we have a big sheltered area with a fixed roof cover where they can get out of the sun and be protected from the heat in the summer months. We're able to lower our body temperature of our cows by about 1 degree. They'll actually be, their appetite will be better, they'll feel much better in themselves, and their production will be maintained at a higher level. So it's good for the cow's health, it's also good for the efficiency of production on the farm. We're just over 2 years now with the Lely robots on the farm. It's actually a much better system for cows, and that's something people struggle to understand. Because we've taught our cows to milk themselves at a time that they choose, it's a very comfortable experience for them, and they have less stress on their life now than they used to have. So they can move at a slower pace, and less stress means a healthier cow, means a longer life, and most importantly, improved milk quality. See, also it milks quarters individually. That's another good benefit for cow's health. It's good for the cow's udder health. When the milk level drops below 400 mils per minute, the milk flow, that quarter will be removed, and the one that is still giving milk remains under vacuum and pulsation. The vacuum and pulsation is also variable according to milk speed. So again, that's much better for cow health. It's better for milk quality and udder health.